In this video, you will learn how conditional release in Brightspace lets you control when students see content based on criteria you choose. Conditional release in Brightspace allows you to control when and how course content becomes available to students based on specific criteria. This feature enables you to set conditions such as date restrictions, grade requirements, group membership, or the completion of prior activities before students can access certain materials. By using conditional release, you can create personalized learning paths, ensuring students engage with content in a structured and meaningful way. Conditional release also supports differentiated instruction and enhances student engagement by providing timely resources. Conditional release applies rules to course items. When the rule is met, the item becomes available. You can build criteria such as a date window, a required score, a group membership, or completion of a prior activity. The first step you take is the most important. Take a moment to plan what your rule will be. For example, you might want to set up a rule that a student must review the syllabus before beginning work on Module 1. In this case, you will set up a conditional release of Module 1 for when the syllabus is reviewed. You could add conditional release in many places across your course, such as modules and content topics, discussions, assignments, and quizzes, surveys and checklists, and intelligent agents. Let's add a release condition rule to content in a new module. In this example, we'll add a single condition to a module that will allow a student to view new content when they have completed a quiz of prior material and they achieve a certain grade. Open the module and click in the Add Dates and Restrictions area. Choose Create under Release Condition. Pick a condition from the list. For our example, we'll pick quizzes and score on a quiz. Set condition details so the rule points to the specific quiz, assignment, group, or checklist you want. Provide grade criteria and percentage value, and then click the Create button. Notice that your rule will appear on the module restriction page at the top. If you want all your conditions in your rule to be met, select All Conditions Must Be Met from the drop-down list. If you only want at least one condition to be met, select Any Condition Must Be Met. When you are finished, click on Update. When a student meets that rule, the item you designate appears in their view automatically. Until then, the item is unavailable. It is important to remember that you may want to apply several release conditions to some material. Examples include opening a solution set after a quiz has been attempted, or opening a discussion for members of a specific group. In these cases, you are setting up two release conditions and applying logic that will tell Brightspace either that all conditions must be met or any condition must be met. Let's take a look at how this works. We want a quiz to appear after the student has completed a checklist and reviewed the syllabus. In this case, all conditions must be met. Open up your quiz and choose Availability, Dates, and Conditions. Select Add Release Condition and then Create New. The condition type will be Completed Checklist. Choose Orientation Checklist, then click Create. Select Add Release Condition again, and then click Create New. The condition type for this one is Visited Content Topic. Choose the syllabus page, then click Create. Now set the condition logic to All Conditions Must Be Met, and then click Save and Close. To change or remove a rule, return to the item, locate the release condition, click the X to remove it, and then click Save or Save and Close. Remember to plan the sequence before you build it. Use clear item names so condition details point to the correct target. Tell students what unlocks next so that expectations are transparent. If you use accommodations, apply any needed special access in the quiz or assignment first, then add your release rules so everything aligns. KCEL has developed a guide to working with conditional release, along with a quick reference to different types of conditional release and where you might use them as a simple planning sheet. Download them below this video. That is conditional release in Brightspace. Choose where to apply it, set the condition, link the target, and save. Use it to guide progress, support practice, and deliver the right resource at the right time. If you have any questions about conditional release in Brightspace, please contact the Kingsborough Center for e-Learning.